I grew up in NoHo area, born and raised Manhattan, baby. Being from New York, there's definitely an attitude, just kind of like a badassness and cool creative energy. My New York upbringing definitely influences my sound. I mean, there's so many legends that have come up through the city, and I think just the energy of the city and the hustle is really what gets me going, and it's why I love New York so much. Everything's constantly moving. I have a bunch of different inspirations and they're kind of changing constantly, but for me, I think when I found funk music and disco music and early 80s, late 70s funk, that's what really got me in terms of bass playing. And when I started to learn funk lines, that really just sparked something in me. I love stuff that makes you move, stuff that makes you groove. I love making people dance. When I was 7, I started playing bass, and it was because my older brother was playing drums, and I was like, I want to play an instrument, and I was like, let me try bass. I was part of this program called School of Rock in New York. You would sign up and you would get assigned an artist, and then at the end of the season you would do a show and you would pay tribute to that artist with the songs by them. The first show was the Rolling Stones, and the showcase was at CBGB when it was still open, which was really cool, super iconic. I'm really grateful that I got to feel the energy of that room because it's so legendary. After I did that first show, I was like, okay, I'm doing this forever. My first DJ gig after I was practicing for a while was at Elvis Guest House, which is a club that's now closed. But at the time, it was really cool. Like, I feel like all the hip kids kind of went there. I was really nervous, like my first DJ gig. I practiced really hard, and I showed up, and I like gave my fake ID. They like turned me, like they almost didn't let me in. I was like, no, I promise I'm DJing, like I'm DJing, I swear. I played Erykah Badu's remix of Hotline Bling, and I was playing bass over it, and then I transitioned out of that into Lemonade by Sophie, and yeah, people really vibed with it. I first started putting out music in 2019, and I was just writing and making songs, and one day I wrote this song called Figure It Out, and that was a song that kind of happened in like 20 minutes. I didn't even know what I was like singing about until months later when I was like, oh, this is probably what I was talking about. And then the pandemic happened, and I got home and I was like, let me just put it out. People, I guess, really connected with the song, and that kind of like sparked the whole thing. I think being a female in a male-dominated industry has obviously affected the way I do a lot of things. It also pushed me to do what I'm doing now because I want to inspire other girls to play an instrument, and that it's possible and that it's cool. But I think one of the biggest goals for me as an artist is to inspire others to pick up an instrument. So any way that I can do that and showcase that a girl can sing and play bass and be the front person and can produce and write and DJ and be a businesswoman.